Hey guys, so this is the first review that I've ever actually done, so I'm going to be transparent, and I would just like to start off by saying that I'd really appreciate it if you guys would subscribe and potentially like this video if you found it valuable. I'm going to be putting out a lot of different videos on some high-end denim brands and shoe brands. I'll be doing videos on Ironheart, Mr. Freedom, Alden Shoes, Viberg, Boots, Julian Boot, Crockett and Jones. I'll be doing a history of Shell Cordovan coming up. So, yeah, I'm just going to try to put out a lot of different videos in the next few months. So, hopefully you find them valuable. If not, no worries. But for the time being, this video is going to be on the Ironheart medium Shell Cordovan wallet in Oxblood Shell Cordovan. So the coloring on this, it's a little bit hard to tell the true color of it from this video right now, but I'm going to put a pair of jeans on the table to give a darker backdrop, which will actually bring out the true color of it. It's sort of getting washed out in the lighting right now, but nonetheless, the wallet comes in two different colors, black and Oxblood Shell Cordovan. The exterior is Shell Cordovan, the interior is made of calf. The website states that they use goat Achilles tendon in the thread for the construction on this, and that's what they're really saying is they're just using sinew, which is sort of like an old style of thread making using tendons from animals. The collagen in tendons can actually make a surprisingly strong thread, very robust, completely natural. I mean, as far as modern construction goes, it's a little bit overkill, but that's kind of what you're getting when you buy an Ironheart product. You're getting like superior materials, and you're getting immaculate construction. Really, a lot of times I'll joke around and say that, you know, with Ironheart, you're guaranteed two things. You're guaranteed a super high-end product, and you're guaranteed that it is very expensive. So they spare no expense in the product construction of this, and you're going to have to pay for that. So other materials used, I mean, so this is a sterling silver ring that you can attach your wallet chain to. It just says Ironheart, Pride of Japan. As far as the compartments on this, you've got, looking at it from the outside, so you've got an opening compartment here with two random pockets, and then this is the main compartment where you have a zippered coin purse. You've got 4 slots to put cards. You have a random flap here, which store whatever you want in there. You have sort of like a hidden compartment right there behind the card slots. And then when looking at it, there's these two, side compartments here that you would think have some functionality, but what they actually do is that's sort of holding the body of the interior of the wallet to the exterior of the wallet. And in between the interior and exterior is where the cash compartment would actually sit. So it's wide enough to have two separate bill slots where you could, stack a 20 there and a 20 on top of it. As far as these two compartments go, I have not found a use for them. They sort of appear to be the size of a check, a modern American check, but this is my checkbook. As you can see, not quite there. It's also a little bit too small for a passport, which is another thought that I had on that. Overall, this section is going to get the most use. It really has more than enough compartments. The size on this, so it's going to be 6 inches long, 4 inches wide, and 1.3 inches thick. So it's a pretty large wallet. It's actually the largest wallet I own. For comparison, if you guys have ever owned an Ashland Fat Herbie or a Flathead Wild Child, sorry, I've got those for comparison. So you've got the Ashland Fat Herbie Natural Shell Cordovan Flathead Wild Child versus this Ironheart mid-size Shell Cordovan wallet. This is a standard trifold wallet, so as compared to your standard wallet, far larger. With regard to how it fits in the pockets, the back pockets of jeans, I'm going to put a couple pair of jeans up here. See how that goes. So this is just a pair of 23-ounce Ironhearts. As far as fit in the pocket, on this particular pair, the The ring is the only thing that sticks out. This particular pair, another separate pair of Iron Hearts. The wallet actually pokes out quite a bit, and just regarding the color, like I said in the beginning of the video, so this, what you're seeing right there is probably the truest representation of the color on it. So yeah, it's a nice Oxblood. Forgot to mention before, the shell Cordovan that they use most likely is from the tannery Shinki Hikaku. So I contacted Ironheart and they said that they get the shell Cordovan from a tannery in Japan, and Shinki being the most famous tannery out of Japan that produces shell Cordovan, I assume that's where they got it. It's a pretty nice shell Cordovan. I'm going to be doing a video on shell Cordovan in the future, outlining the different types that are out there, the different brands that make it, tanneries that make it. As far as Shinki goes, it's high end. It's not the best, but it is, as far as shell goes, it's very nice. It'll last a really long time. So I just wanted to also mention the hand stitching on this was something that I noticed. So I actually made a point of going through and counting up the number of stitches that went into the exterior of the wallet, and so you actually have over 300 hand stitched stitches on this. And I don't know if any of you have ever stitched something that is fairly robust like this, but it's not easy. It's actually a pain in the ass. So that's kind of one cool thing that went into this. Someone spent a lot of time making this wallet, and that's it sort of shows in the finishing on it. I've had it for about a month. It's held up really nicely. I mean, you can hardly tell that it's been used in the interior, a few prints, but nothing really to write home about. I'll be posting reviews every 6 months, sort of showing the status of it. Yeah, and I guess thanks again for watching. Once again, I'd like to just ask you if you wouldn't mind subscribing to the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Or hitting the like button. I'd also appreciate that. So, yeah, if you have any questions, just throw them in the comments. I'd be happy to answer anything. Thanks. Take care, guys.